She was feisty. She was, I would describe her as a lot of sugar with just enough little spice in her that she was so funny.
Step one, you say we need to talk. He walks, you say sit down, it's just a talk. He smiles politely back at you. You stare politely right on through.
We had the Light the Night walk on Friday down at Forest Park. It is a culmination of an entire year of fundraising. We have the dress down days through Lincoln County, our 3-school district, four times a year. And we do an ice cream social. I sell pendants. A friend of ours, she makes pendants and they're absolutely amazing, and so she gives them to me at a much lower cost, and then I sell them. I wrote a children's book called Catherine the Dragonfly. On the back of our world famous Light the Night team shirts, we sell the sponsorships to those, to all the businesses around. We have a dine-in at Stefanina's every year, and that raises close to $500 just for that one evening. And then we hold the FFA, their horticulture department. They have the spring flowers, and so they always have a sale. One of the sales is always dedicated to Catherine. Well, we do it because we lost our daughter Catherine almost 10 years ago. We do it to honor her memory. Because I don't want her forgotten. I want people to know who she is. And I don't want anybody else to have to go through this. You know, she had a very blessed life, and there was a reason for that. And so I can't take back anything. I have no regrets with her. What keeps us from going and saying more is able to continue to give back in her memory and raise funds to help other families that are going through this. Thankfully, the school district and DOC and the department at the time, that our education department, our Board of Education, I should say, they gave me the support and what I needed to get better, and so that's why I'm able to come back. I could not have come back if I couldn't do my job well, and this is the life I was given. And I have to live, and I have to move forward, and more so too for me, but for my husband Lance and for Sarah. I don't want her to live in that shadow, and I don't want her to have to suffer because I've lost Catherine. I don't want her scared. And I think having her has really helped us hold on and make sure that we got to the next spot or the next stop in the road. I'm the type of person that I have to know what's next. So when this hit me, it hit hard because I didn't know what was next. I didn't know what my next step was. So I had friends, families giving me things to read, pamphlets, books, anything to help me make sense of it. And so there was one story in particular talking about the life cycle of these 2 dragonflies, and they were down underneath the water before they turned into dragonflies, and that they were both like, all of our friends are leaving and we don't know what's going on. They leave and they never come back. Well, the 2 dragonflies said, we'll make a pact. When we go up, we'll make sure that we come back and tell each other. Well, the first dragonfly went up and realized how beautiful it was, and was like, oh, my friend's just gonna have to find out. And I said, my gosh, that is a beautiful way to explain things or to help things. So that became my symbol for her. So when I see one, I think she's there. So